Hi, Mario. Milena Dallas. Hi, how are you? It's a little closer. Chantel DeMarco. Oh my God, mi reina hermosa. We're still gonna have to figure out how we're gonna have to do your birthday, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna let a few people come in and then I'm gonna address some things. And I want everyone to know that the one thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to address this as as directly as I can. And for any of you who knows my character, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. I've never really cared what the masses think. I'm not a sheep. I don't follow the in crowd. I don't give a shit. I make my own crowd. I march to my own drum. I've never been a follower, never will be. But the one thing that we do have to really acknowledge and take part in and responsibility is that as people, hi, Vanessa, Veronica's on, John Anthony, Nikki, Maribel, Tonica, hola, Tonica Andrews, Dulce's daughter, Uni. So, what is important for me is that I there's a lot going on and our feelings are everywhere. We are not okay. We are not emotionally okay. People are not financially okay. And what's going to happen is that the situation at hand is going to have a huge ripple effect on everything, on our economy, on social behavior. We've gotten to see a lot of it now, and it's going to get worse. But here's the one thing that I've gotten from a lot of people. You know, they called me a Nazi, that I'm being a coronavirus Nazi, that I'm blasting people and I'm doing things that Hitler did to the Jews. This is not like the Holocaust. This is not someone killing people. This is me outing people who are being disrespectful, socially irresponsible, and not giving a shit about humanity. This is not about ego. This is not about let's have a good time, let's party, let's sell products, let's do shows and make money. I get it. We all have to survive. But the main thing is that if you have a platform, use your platform to exist as a leader. Use your platform for what you have it for letting people know, guess what? This is not okay. I'm calling you out and I'm going to shame you about this because it's not okay. You're practicing things that, I've always told people that you can tell something to the gays and the gays do it times 10. COVID, the COVID rules for COVID-19 have said no more than 10 people. Gays don't listen to that. They go, well, if they said 10, what's 15? What's 20? That's their approach. We're all guilty of it. 3 weeks ago, I had a conversation with Christian DeLuca, Angel City, one of my bestest friends ever. And we were talking about, I said, sis, people are going crazy. People are making this so salacious. People are going nuts and they're acting crazy in the stores and their behavior. I go, and I posted a post that said, you all are out there barebacking, doing meth, smoking meth, practicing and free sex with strangers, but now you're scared. That was not because I was making fun of the virus. That's me acknowledging that now you're afraid, but you weren't afraid when you guys were running amok, already being socially irresponsible. So that was one post. Then someone had posted a post saying that I was partying 3 weeks ago. Yeah, a lot of people were partying 3 weeks ago because 3 weeks ago we didn't know what we were headed with. So my agenda and my stance on this changed immediately when I received a phone call from my mom, who's in the nursing profession, and said, this is serious and it's going to get worse and we need to take care of each other and we need to be socially responsible. So that's where my shift happened. And unfortunately, so many of you out there and so many of my friends who have been in this business for so long have a huge platform. Yet I see you silent. Yes, I see you saying nothing. Silence is just as bad as participating and not going to the party and going to a party. And then I see other friends who are socially responsible, who are using their platform. Mimi Marks, for example, Layla LaRue, so many people that are, Dina Cass, there's people who are actually giving a shit and saying, please stay the fuck home. What's so hard about staying home? Like the party's gonna leave. Like if we haven't been to parties before. I remember when I came out and I was out in the scene, we would party, me and Eric Andrews would party from Tuesday to Sunday. Bitch, I know that I'm a party boy. I love to have a good time. I love to turn up. But why are we not holding people accountable? And why are we telling our friends, hey, maybe it's not a good time to have 6, 7, 9, 10 people at the house. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just, our prayers are with Luscious Massacre and with Chanela Masters. I hope that everyone says a prayer and or whatever faith you have or whatever belief you have, that we send them positive thoughts. I want you all to know my biggest reason for being so angry at people. I have a lot of loved ones in the medical profession, a lot of them, including my mother. And then I have my brother who's in New York, who's living up there. And everyone knows my family and how I feel about my family. They're everything in my life. And I'm sure that your family members are everything to you too. I don't want to see us lose people. I don't want to see friends die. I don't want to see friends sick. We go through a lot in our gay community already from people and society. We don't need more, and we don't need to hurt more, and we don't need to feel saddened by the fact that, I'm a tough bitch. And my friends that know me also know that I'm very sensitive. And I'm very sensitive to a lot of things. But I hold my friends like my family. I hold them dear to my heart. Like, once you're my family and you're my friend forever. We can have falling outs and we can have disagreements, but I'll love you forever. So my heart breaks. And literally, when I tell you this, I mean it with every being of my soul. All of my friends who are performers and all of the bartenders out there, they're all not jobless. They're all not working. They all have all this uncertainty of what's going to happen to them. What are they going to do? How are they going to pay their car payment? How are they going to pay their insurance? Rent's going to come, groceries. Some of us have our jobs. Some of us have our jobs and our jobs are secure. These people have entertained this community for years and done a lot of stuff and been there. And been there when you were down and out and you got to see a great show and you were happy about it. Or you saw your favorite performer come out and it changed your entire attitude. These people need us. But most of all, they need us to stay home so everyone can go back to work. So people can start, so this can calm down and they can figure shit out and it's not spreading wildly. The more it spreads, the more they're going to shut shit down and keep it shut down. I don't want that. But maybe other people don't give a fuck, but trust me, drag and pageants and contests and all this is something that's so indebted in my life. I will never get over it. No one stops to think about all of the promoters out there with their big pageants who are in situations right now financially and they rely on these pageants to go down every year because it's part of their livelihood. They've dedicated 30, 40 plus years to making this possible for all of us. For years of legacy to enjoy. So these people need you. So if you don't want to respect the fact that I'm asking you to stay home or to please be responsible, respect your entertainers that you hold so dear, that you love so much. Respect those bartenders that, with $20, $30, $40, you got lit as hell. These people need us. They need us to be socially responsible for them so they can go back to work, so they can go back to a livelihood, so they can be okay. I'm going to do my part. And whatever I can to assist until maybe one day my company will say, bye, fucking fat bitch. You no longer have a job. But until then, and until I continue to work, I'm going to continue to do for my people. I hope that all of us can look at each other, call each other up on the phone, talk about it, and say, hey, let's be a little bit more proactive. Let's be a little bit more, sometimes, you can cash app everyone you want, but sometimes a phone call helps. Sometimes a text message telling them, don't worry, you're going to get through this. This is our community. Our community got hit hard by being jobless. Do you know how hard that, I don't even want to imagine what these people are going through. These queens are traveling all over the country, making their money, doing what they got to do, entertaining us, bringing us joy. There was one thing that I remember when I met Nikki Andrews. I'll never forget watching her and feeling something. It was the first time that someone visually had caused an emotion inside of me that I was like, what is this? This is art. All of our female impersonators out there and all of you performers, you guys are walking art. Don't forget that. And know that this is going to get better. This is going to get better and we're going to be okay. I just hope that some of you just please be more responsible and be responsible for humanity itself. But definitely look out for our friends. Our friends need you. They need us a lot. Every performer needs us, especially, another thing. All of you that weren't ever doing shows and never did shows, and all of a sudden all over Facebook with your lives, bitch, you never did drag. You weren't even doing drag. The main bitches that were out there turning the party and killing the game haven't even once tiptoed out here. Barely Chantel's gonna do something. Mimi's barely gonna do something. Like, leave segue for those people who actually, this is their livelihood. This is their motherfucking job. The cast members at the Rose Room, my heart goes out to all of them. Everyone knows how I feel about the Rose Room. Everyone knows that there's cast members in that cast that are my fucking family that I would kill a bitch over. So just respect everybody, love everybody, and be more conscious of the fact that imagine our performers, how they're suffering. I don't get over that. Every day I wake up and I think like, shit, I wish I had enough money to take care of all of them. I would. Trust me. If anyone knows me, if I had it, I would do it. Local Queen merch, not to plug them, but it's amazing that they're giving that outlet to queens to say, hey, if you have merchandise and the merch, and then we're selling it for you and you're getting this money while you're at home, you can buy a shirt or a fan. But then you see queens turn around with hearts of gold like Rita Andrews and Kaina Jacobs who are like, I have a job. And this is my hobby, so I'm going to give my proceeds of my winnings to people. That's humanity. That's kindness at its best. And I hate to get emotional, but I just want you guys to know that it's important for us to take care of each other, to love our friends. You have to. You have to be a fucking human being and stand up for fucking what's right and take care of our people. I can't stress it enough. And I won't speak on the subject again online. And I'm not going to blast anybody anymore. I'm going to let you make the the conscious decision to decide what's right or wrong. You decide how much you care about our community. That's your homework and that's your decision. You care, you care. If you don't, it's okay. But understand that these performers and these female impersonators need us. Our bartenders need us. We have to be there for them. And then everyone, and I'm sorry to forget them, everyone that all our waiters, all our industry, our industry people, Winnie Mac out there and everyone who works at a restaurant, my heart goes out to all of you who are struggling because you rely on these tips. But I can only tell you that we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. And anyone out there who knows me knows that I come off, I'm just me. I'm honest and I don't have time to sugarcoat anything or try to pretend to be someone that I'm not. I don't give a fuck about that. I care about being real because real is rare. Real doesn't exist anymore. So like me, hate me, block me, unblock, whatever you feel. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the people that I love. I'm here for my family and I'm here to make sure we get through this the best way we can. So if you can do anything in this life, be a leader. Be a leader and stand up for people. Stand up for the people that you love. Because that's right now is, this situation has shown us one thing. It's showing what people are made out of. And some of you aren't looking so good. I leave you with one last thing. In the words of Nikki Andrews, when you conquer fear, you can conquer anything. I love you guys.